Okay, so you can see me okay. All right, good. All right, let's get in a normal stance. Feet about shoulder width apart, pointing forward. Taking some nice deep breaths into our lower dantian, our abdomen. Pausing slightly at the top of the inhale. Slowly exhaling and pausing slightly at the bottom of the exhale. Tuning in, becoming present. Tuning in. Notice if you're feeling any tightness or tension anywhere. Send some energy that direction. Start with knocking on the door of life, moving from our hips and our waist, knocking gently across the body, front and back. Just gently across the kidneys, our chi belt. We're opening our hips. Just tune into your hips right now. Feeling that movement. Noticing your knees, your ankles. Feeling firmly grounded into the earth. Bringing your arms up now, knocking gently right below the sternum, activating our immune system and our respiratory system. Continuing to breathe deeply. And now up on the shoulder, activating that point right there in between, right where the neck and the shoulder meet, the gallbladder. Helping with clarity. And then back down to the lung points right below the sternum. And then back down to the lower abdomen, gently tapping on your kidneys in the back, slowing it down. And then just allowing your hands to float freely along your sides. Feeling the air against your skin, your clothing. Tuning in, slowing down. And just relax. Take a moment to just see how your body feels, checking your posture. Spinal cord breathing, inhale. Opening that chest, allowing your arms to just gently drop. And exhaling as we tuck in our pelvis, bend our knees, open up that low back, feeling your spine just open. Inhale, opening up the front. Grasping that energy from the universe and exhaling. And then at your own pace, inhaling up and exhaling down, blowing through your mouth. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. Feeling that spine just open up, the vertebra, front and now back. This just feels so good on my low back. Not extending your head too far back. Just allowing it to follow the movement of the spine without flopping it back. Opening up that spine. It's a great breathing exercise. Opening up our lungs and then squeezing them. Let's do 3 more after this. That's great. And then just relax. Feel the energy in your hands and your body. Let's get our heart rate going a little bit. We're going to do the pump. It's similar to the lung cupping we did last week. If you want to do the lung cupping, go ahead. But what we're going to do is have our hands above our head. And then we're going to bend our knees as our arms come down. As our arms go back, we straighten our knees a little bit. As they come forward, we bend and come back up. We inhale and then exhale. Inhale up and exhale. Moving those knees a little bit, pumping the energy. Really let that breath out through your mouth when you come down. Just getting rid of any of that negative energy you don't need. Really strengthens the legs, gets our heart moving, our energy moving, clears any negative energy and stagnation that we don't need anymore. 3 more. 1, 2, 3. And then relax. Shake it out a little bit. And then just take a moment to just tune in again. Notice the sensations in your body. Notice your hands. Do you feel any tingling in your palms and your fingers? And just relax. Let's do some clearing. This one too gets rid of any of that negative energy. If we've got a lot of stuff going on right now, that's heartbreaking and scary. So let's just clear out all of those negative emotions and fears and anxieties that we might have. So inhaling, we're going to exhale, bringing our left hand forward, our right hand in the back as we bend. Again, there's a little pump here, and then we come up. And then we reverse. So exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. As you exhale, really let that go. Letting go all of those fears, anxieties, uncomfortable feelings that don't do us any good. Just let them go. This is a little faster movement. Just let it go. Clear it out. Slow it down. And just relax. And again, forming that chi ball in front, feeling the energy in your hands, your arms. Take a few nice deep breaths. And just relax. Let's do some neck circles. Your hands can be either, they can be in prayer position, inverted prayer position behind your back. You lower in your buttocks area, up further, whatever's most comfortable for you to do the neck circles. Bending your knees slightly, and then just bring your ear to one shoulder, chin to the chest, ear to the other shoulder, and then just up and around without extending your neck too far back. Shoulder, chest, shoulder up. Tuning into your neck, seeing if you can relax your neck even more. I don't know how many years I did this exercise, and I think I just was still tensing my neck so much. So just tune into your neck and see if you can relax the muscles even more. If anything hurts, same rules apply. Stop. Don't push through any pain. Also, many of these exercises can be done seated. So if you need to sit down, please do. But just see if you can relax even more your neck. Sometimes they say to put your tongue at the roof of your mouth, right behind your top teeth. That can help you release the neck. And then after your last circle, go to the opposite ear or shoulder and go the opposite direction. Noticing if you feel any differences in sensations and tightness, any blockage, pain, anything like that. And just send some nice energy there. Smile to your neck. Smile to your shoulders. Sending them some love. Let's do 3 more circles. 1 at your own pace. And when you're ready, just relax and shake it out a little bit. Let's open up our ribs. Let's do some stretching with picking cherries. So let's just pick some nice cherries. Maxwell, my son, has a little miniature cherry tree in his backyard. And a friend helped him make a cherry pie out of it. But we're gonna have one of those tall cherry trees where we're stretching, feeling that stretch in our ribs as we grab those cherries, the fruit from the tree, bringing us nourishment, joy. Keep going. I love this exercise. Feel that distance between your ribs now and your hip. Feel that stretch. Sinking a little bit when you come to the center. Exhaling on the stretch, inhaling, coming to the center. The breathing though really doesn't, whatever breath pattern works for you, you might like it better to inhale up, Sometimes it's really nice to coordinate the breath. Sometimes it's okay. It doesn't matter if you do it differently. Feeling that stretch. One more on each side. Awesome. Very good. Shake it out a little bit. How about some teacups? You ready? Yay! Wave at me if you've already done teacups before. All right, good, good, good. All right, let's get in our normal stance. We're gonna put our, I'm gonna mirror it for you. We're gonna put our right hand on our right hip. We're gonna put our palm up and our left hand out. We're gonna bring our palm in, around, the other side and up. I think all of you have done this before, so just go for it. I see some of you just already moving it. Go, go, go. Feel all of your joints moving. You're from your ankles to your knees, to your hips, your shoulders, your arms, neck, wrists. Keeping our palm up if we can to not spill that tea. Remembering to breathe. Feeling that work, those hips, the waist. Ah, teacups. And then coming back down to center. We're going to put our other palm up, other hand, side, back, other side, and up and around like a figure eight. Letting the movement be guided by our hips and our waist, our arms just following. Trying to keep our palm on top or open so that we can hold those teacups. This really works a lot of the joints in our body. It's awesome, opening up our hips, our waist, giving us flexibility. Remember to breathe just normally and naturally here. Do two more. And then relax. And then what we're going to do is we're going to do double-handed teacups. So moving our hands forward as we hinge slightly forward, bending our knees rise as we come up, circle around our head, trying to keep our palms up around us, and then scoop up, around, behind, and in front. One more after this one. And then having our hands out in front of us, our arms stretched out. Now we're going to bring it in, rotating our hands so that they're pointing toward us, coming back, and then bending our knees, coming up and around, and then back again. It's opposite of what we were doing before. Pumping our legs, bringing that earth energy up, gathering the energy from the sky and the universe. If you're outside, just feeling all of that nature filling you up. with its energy. This is really good for our wrists and our elbows, those arthritic issues we might have. 2 more. And relax when you're ready. I think last week we did the wave, or the week before that. The wave, what we do is we hinge forward and we just kind of allow our body to go forward. And then we sink our knees and we're rolling our back. So we're kind of arching a little bit and then coming up. So that's the movement. Now, take care with your neck, not to extend it too far. Just taking care not to push it out too far and to go beyond its normal range of motion. What we're going to do though is remember the lung points right here, kind of between that, right where our below our collarbone, right there, right where our arm and elbow meet. There's a little dip there. You can feel those lung points there. So we're going to put our hands in those little beak hands, and we're going to put them right here. And so we're going to work on our lungs. And when you exhale, you're going to exhale with the lung sound in a whisper form, which is like S's, like S. So we're going to do the wave doing that. We're going to inhale, so our elbows kind of come forward and come back up. So we're doing the wave. Notice our lungs here are sinking in and then opening up. We're massaging those lungs. We are activating those pressure points. And we're rolling up our spine. We're pumping our legs. You're doing such great things for your body. One more. Now what we're going to do is put our hands on our kidneys. We're going to do the same movement. This time on your exhale, you can say the sound, the healing sound for the water element for the kidneys, which is like CHOOO. Okay, so inhaling and visualizing your kidneys, filling your body, or getting rid of any kinds of fear, insecurities. The healing sounds are purging. So we want to purge out any of the negative energy associated with those elements. Here it's fear and insecurity. Very good. Now, putting your hands on your right side, right below your rib cage, the area of the liver, the wood element. The sound, the whisper sound for the wood element is shh. Like shh, be quiet, be soft. We're going to do the same movement. So inhaling and, or excuse me, shh. What you're trying to purge here is anger, frustration, and stress. So just visualize that going out in a gray cloud on your exhale. One more. Now bringing your hands to your heart, the fire element. The healing sound in whisper form for the wood or fire element is ha, like HA. And so we're going to go with that same movement, inhaling and here we're purging out any kind of hastiness, overthinking, even hatred, just getting rid of those things that we just are despising right now. One more. Now place your hand over your left side, and I'm not mirroring for you now. Put your hands on your left side right below your rib cage, the spleen, the stomach. This is the wood element. And the sound for this is like, whoa, horsey, like, only it's more guttural, like, okay? So inhaling and here we're purging any anxiety, worry. See those anxieties and worry just going out in a gray cloud on your exhale. And one more. And just relax. Let's do one for the triple warmer. We're going to do pulling down the heavens for the triple warmer. And here we just want to clear out any imbalance, any inharmony that's going on in our bodies, okay? And the sound for the triple warmer is H-E-E-E, okay? So inhale and exhale. I like to sink a little and rise, inhale. Exhaling any of those things causing us imbalance, disharmony. One more. Relax and shake it out a little bit. All right, this time we're going to do the arrow. We haven't done this one for a while. Feet together. Hands in prayer position. Take a nice deep breath. And exhale. And then interlace your fingers, leaving your index fingers together. And we're going to, on the inhale, reach up, stretch back. And on the exhale, we're going to bend our knees and bring our hands behind our head by our neck as we sink. Inhale, rise up, stretch back. and exhale. Inhale. This is good for all the 5 elements. We're stretching and squeezing our organs, opening up our body. Exhale, sinking. Strengthening our legs, stretching our body, squeezing and stretching our internal organs. 3 more after this one. 1. And relax. Shake it out a little bit. We're going to go into a wider stance now and do swimming dragon. This one is known for its helping with longevity. And remember, the dragon movements are opposite, where our arms are going to go one direction and our head's going to go the other. So there's some nice little spiraling and twisting in our body. So whatever wide stance is comfortable for you, okay? We're all going to be different here. So whatever is comfortable for you. We'll start with some prayer breathing. Bending your knees and inhale, rising a bit as our arms come up. Inhale and sink a little bit. Exhale. And then keeping our hands in prayer position, we're going to lunge toward the right. Our head is going to look right, and our arms are going to push out to the left. We're going to come back to the center and go the opposite direction. Inhale and exhale. If you want, you can lift your heel up off the floor. Feeling that nice twist, stretching that front arm to what's comfortable for you. And then coming to the center, moving from your hips and your waist. We're going to spiral up. You can squat down a little more if you want to. And then we're going to spiral up, swimming dragon as it swims up to the sky. Moving from our hips and our waist, letting that guide our arms. Coming up above our head. Coming up on your tippy toes. Activating that bubbling springs on the bottom of your feet. Sink down. And back into prayer breathing. Inhale. Inhale. Back to swimming dragon again. I can't remember which way I did it first last time, so I'm just going to go for it. So whatever you need to do to stretch. You can lift up a foot, your heel if you want, on the opposite foot where your side your arms are going out on. And then come back to center and start swimming. Sink a little more if you want. And then slowly come up. Swimming. Just visualizing that drag and swimming and coming up and reaching up into the sky, up on your tippy toes. Feeling that bubbling springs that activates the kidney meridian. Come down to prayer position, and we're going to do one more set after prayer breathing. Inhale. And let's stretch. Feeling that opening, twisting, spiraling. Visualizing that long life. And then coming to center and swimming, sinking more if you want, building that strength in your legs, coming up, using your hips and waist to guide that movement. Swimming up to the universe, activating our bubbling springs, our kidney. Back down, and our last set of breathing. Inhale, exhale. Very good. Bring it together, shake it out. How's everybody doing? Okay, good. Good, good, good. All righty. Take a water break if you need one. Okay, let's start with some flows. What do you say? We're going to do the Taoist 5 flow routine that works with all the elements. So the first one is going to be the Soaring Crane that works with our lungs. All right. So with this one, we're in our normal stance. We're going to put our hands out to our side on the inhale. And then we're going to sink a little bit as we bring our thumb and our index finger together and out front of our body. Inhale out to the side, rising up to the universe. Exhaling, finger and or thumb and index finger together and sinking. Inhale and exhale. Really good for the lungs. Soaring Crane. Inhaling now and exhaling through the nose. So just get into the nice flow of this, like a moving meditation. Close your eyes if you want. Bringing in courage, confidence, and inspiration. One more. Bring your right hand palm up with your lower dantian. We're going to go into the water element, which is Zen Circles. So we're going to put our left hand out, palm up. Moving from our hips and our waist, we're going to hinge forward. As we do, our arm comes down and scoops up water, comes around and pours that water down our arm into our body, filling it up with peace and tranquility. So just visualize being in a nice pond, a beautiful pool of water, scooping that water energy up, allowing it to just flow down your body. And just get into the flow of this for a moment. Inhaling up and exhaling down, allowing again your waist and your hips and your legs to guide that movement. And then make smaller circles. Again, allowing your arm to move with the hips and the waist. Smaller and smaller circles. And then put your index finger and your middle finger together and bring that energy into your solar plexus. Check your posture. My neck was just totally jutting out. Take some nice deep breaths. Bringing in peace and tranquility. And switch arms. Moving from your hips and your waist, scooping up that water. Allowing it to run down your arm into your body. Filling it up with peace and tranquility. Zen Circles. And then we're going to make smaller circles. We're going to put our index finger and middle finger as an extension out, making our circles smaller and smaller, and bringing that peace and tranquility into our solar plexus. From here, extend your right arm out, palm up. Bring your left arm behind you, around, and then right at your elbow, allow your left hand to scoot across your right as you bring your right back. Turn your palm up on your left hand, up and around, and down. This is Repulse the Monkey. This is for the wood element, the liver. Getting rid of that monkey mind that we often have, our thoughts that keep going on and on. Getting rid of anger, stress and frustration, and bringing in generosity, creativity, and inspiration. So bringing in those positive emotions of creativity, inspiration, and generosity. One more. Coming to center, we're going to now work on the fire element, the heart. We're going to do Fair Lady Works the Shuttle, which is like a weaving machine. We're going to put our left hand to our forehead. We're going to turn toward our left from our hips and our waist. And as we do, we're going to take our right hand and push it toward the left. Then we're going to, from our hips and our waist, come toward the center. And as we do, our right hand points to the elbow of our left. And then we switch as we turn to the right. Our right hand now at our forehead, and our left hand pushes out. I'm going to do it the opposite direction. I'm going to turn around in case that's helpful. Okay, so let's try that again. I'm going to put my right hand here. I'm not going to use the names of my, I'm not going to, I'm going to get confused. So one hand this way, and then pushing with the opposite hand. We come to the center, pointing to our elbow, and come out that direction. Inhaling to the center and exhaling. And then I'm going to come up and look and just see how everybody's doing. You're doing fine. It's a confusing one, it is. All right, let's try it again. You want to try it again or no? Okay, let's try it again. Okay, so let me get a little closer. So we're going to have one arm at my forehead, and then whatever arm my forehead is, that's where I'm going to turn. And when I turn, I'm going to push that opposite hand. Then when I come toward the center, I'm just going to take my forehead hand down, and so it comes into a bend, and then our other hand just points toward it. And then we push through and bring up there. Sink a little bit there, come around. And then good, good, good. You're getting it, very good. And then down and push. Good. This is a confusing one, and especially trying to do it online. Give me a thumbs up if you want me to turn around. Is it easier if I turn around? Thumbs up, okay. Let's see, which direction are you guys? Okay, now you're coming this way. And this is bringing in love, joy, and compassion. Let's do one more on each side. You guys are doing great. This is a hard one to do, and it looks to me like you're all getting it. I know, Patty. You're doing fine. I'm glad you're all trying. All right, great job, guys. That's a hard one to teach. I'll work on doing a better job on that. Thanks for being troopers on that one. Okay, the last one that we're going to do for the elements is the earth element. And for this one, we've done Pebble in the pond many times. This time we're going to do it single-handedly. So we're going to do at one arm at a time. So what we're going to do is put our right hand palm up in our belly, our left hand palm down. I'm going to shift my weight to the right, hinge forward as I bring my arm out across that pond, and I come back to my center. Then I'm going to go out with my right hand and come back to my center. So as we go out, send positive energy to each one of us here today, sending out harmony and open-mindedness. Exhaling out, feeling that pond, having the ripples of that water go across the pond. Sending out energy to the universe, to all the people. Sending out love and kindness and harmony and openness and bringing it back into ourselves. Loving kindness for others and ourselves. And then one more on each side. And then let's stand in bamboo in the wind, feet together, knees bend softly. Nice deep breaths as you tune into your body again. Sending yourself gratitude for being here today. You took the time for self-care. I'd like to send out gratitude to all of our healthcare workers, our service providers, our first responders. I'd like to send gratitude for all of those who are working for peace and social justice. I'd like to send gratitude for you for being here today and for making this such an awesome little Qigong community. Shay Shay. For those of you who can stick around, if you'd like